922 average, just a click better than Rocky Mountain of Meridian's 46.52.40. So both teams averaging actually 922s. And these guys have been just killing it in the Oregon high school ranks. And I get to do the Oregon Championships every year, and it's always these names: Tostenson, Kitchen, Max Miracle, the sophomore this year. You see the seniors, this is a really good group, going out big. So here is your top 10 national. You see your California teams: Loma Linda, Jesuit, Ayala. We'll see later on as we update the rankings. Ayala had another meet today. Oh, and I spoke too soon about the rain going away. We're going to finish in the wet, but I don't think these guys mind. And the interesting feature of the boys' elite is there's a lot of guys that have been racing each other a lot. Right now, our top team, and they've got 3 guys in this race. Cathedral Catholic averaging 10:30s. 52.34, led by Makai Laban. In this race, they'll have Teddy Lang, Spencer Todd, and Nathan Wilbur, the junior. Now, Wilbur, running in Division 3, will be in the mix, but it's 2 Division I guys who end up racing each other all the time. Cooper Castleberry of Poway and Camden Luke of Rancho Bernardo. They also have one of the best Division V guys in the country, and in this section, Evan Smith of Santa Fe Christian. So there's Luke on the right. He was wearing white, and there's Castleberry in the green. We got them together. Micah Sen from Steel Canyon, not bad, in the purple right next to him. That's Mason Brislin of Carlsbad, who's run 9:49 3,200. So this should be very competitive. Elite race to wrap up our day in San Diego. Our toe shoots coming together. These are our higher seated runners, and they are aggressive. Charging in there. 8:15 there. It's Miguel Casillas of Steel Canyon. There's Luke in the middle in the white. He's going to be in the middle of this all night. He wanted to get up front early. It's definitely the wettest the track has been all night. We'll see if this affects some decisions. I think you just got to get up in this lead group, because there's too many good guys. 5'10" there is Liam Bailey of Mission Hills. We talked about the largest school represented. And there are Luke and Castleberry. Luke in the white, Castleberry in the green. Exactly what we expected. They were the top 2 San Diego Division I cross-country runners last year. Castleberry beat Luke by 5 seconds. Castleberry's got a 9:42 3,200. And Luke ran a 9:33 up in Oregon and a 9:20 at Mount Sac. So who do you like? Castleberry if it's cross-country, Luke if it's on the track. By the way, going into this race, Poway has far and away the best combined time at 50:07, right at the 10-minute mark. And Castleberry will just improve Poway's average, so his number is important. If he runs better than 10:07, which he will, I would say Poway is winning the team tonight. Whether they'll land nationally, we'll check the rankings later on. So Castleberry chasing Luke. Well, it's already come down to these two. Brislin in the black, Carlsbad. They actually have almost a little standing water out there. And this is Sen in the third spot, Micah Sen, Steel Canyon. So we'll be at the halfway point next time around. And so these three, this is, I think, a great strategy in this race, especially with conditions. You want to be out front, get out front. Don't worry about traffic. And so we are already settling in to a three-man race. Sen, by the way, Division II runner from Steel Canyon. He won the Vaquero 2-mile race earlier in the year, cross country, early in the season. 7th in San Diego cross country last fall. In the spring was 5th in San Diego Division II at 1,600. So he's a little more of a speed guy. We'll see if that helps him later on. And now our top Cathedral Catholic runner is there in 4th. That's Nathan Wilbur in the white. State qualifier in cross country. 5th in San Diego last year. All right, there we are halfway at 4:40. So this absolutely will be the fastest race of the night. So the seating was perfect. Every race got faster, boys and girls. And it's come down to this, almost a match race. Castleberry in the green of Poway, Camden Loop, the white of Rancho. And Micah Sen in the purple of Steel Canyon. Side by side with 3 to go. Footsteps on the wet track. Castleberry takes over the lead. Castleberry, blue, sand. Oh, and there's what the rain is like on the track. Because, of course, it's San Diego in, well, it's November now. All bets are off for the fall in SoCal. And this is it. We are setting up for a classic kick fight with 3 athletes. I don't know if anybody else is going to be close enough to get involved. Keep an eye on the Cathedral Catholic athletes. There's Wilbur, and again, Wilbur's a pretty good history. He was 5th. That's him in 4th there. He was 5th in San Diego Division III cross country last fall. 2 to go, 7 minutes. Now Camden Luke takes the lead. We're on a 9:20 pace. Well, that would equal Luke's PR for 3,200. Again, slight difference between a 2-mile and 3,200. 18 3/4 meters, roughly. And Camden Luke continues to plow the road. And Sen, for the first time, takes over. There's the bell. 1 lap to go at the HOKA Postal Nationals. And there goes Luke. What's Luke? Castleberry now third. Sen, by the way, not giving up. Sen's coming right back at him on the back stretch. Micah Sen takes the lead. 2:50 to go. Now Castleberry rallies. Castleberry is wide. He will tuck in and take the lead at the curve. And coming right back at him is Luke. Luke will do it the hard way, going wide on the curve. Let's see what they have left as we straighten out. Side by side, Camden Luke, Cooper Castleberry. Track guy, cross-country guy. Who's going to do it? It's Cooper Castleberry, and a big number for Poway at 9:21. And that'll improve Poway's number even more so. Cooper Castleberry, 5 seconds better than Luke in cross-country. 3,200 time, a little bit slower, but PRs, base number 32, blows away his 32 mark and wins the Elite Section 1. And it is a mess coming to the finish line. This field of 39, I mean, look how close everybody was. We got a couple of stragglers at the end, but this group largely came in together in a great finish. And Poway will absolutely put up the best combined time of everybody today. By the way, your best girls combo was Point Loma. Talk more about that. Well, here it was, going to the bell, and they literally took turns. There's Castleberry on the back stretch. You know, he yielded the lead, and he wanted it, and he grabbed it right back. He definitely had more kick. So these two continue their rivalry. And we're going to hear from Cooper in a moment with Billy. It will be our wettest interview of the night. But a very satisfying night for a lot of these teams. For the cross-country athletes, a little track run, a little easier than getting out on the trails. We ramp up. All right, time to hear from our winner with Billy Saveco. All right, thank you, Billy. It's got to be the sleeve. Look, he gets his medal. He's all set. What a great finish. To HOKA Postal National. So the tradition goes on. It started with just the mail and track and field news, what, about 60-something years ago? And now look what we have, a nationwide effort, all fall, little freshness on the track. Put out all your best middle distance runners at one time on a track. You can run a time trial, a meet. Add up your best 5 times, send them in. You can do it digitally now. And our friends put them all together, and at midnight Pacific tomorrow, it will all be official on the HOKA Postal Nationals website, hokapostalnationals.com. You will have the final rankings this year. See where our teams today land. Let's see, the update on the girls. Well, Point Loma, we have not updated the girls since the second race. These, of course, are the current rankings for the boys. But I'll tell you what, Cooper Castleberry helped Poway improve. There's our individual results across the board. Castleberry, 9:20.68. Luke, 9:21.31. And Sen, 9:24.19. And you see the rest of the field. We'll cycle through the rest of our group. So the Point Loma girls have edged out Cathedral Catholic, at least with one race to go. Averaging 11:23, and Cathedral Catholic averaging 11:20.